And here we go. Hello there, thanks for joining me. I am Avstoryteller, and this is my Let's Play The Witcher Wild Hunt. Right, we're starting off immediately. Good God. Immediately from where we ended off last episode, we had picked up the first, maybe the second key of the Closed City quest. We are now going to head over to here to pick up the next one, then go see Dandelion, then go to Skellige. All fun and games. So let's shoot off and make that magic happen.
You can learn a great
11:39.
Winds howling.
What's he doing here?
Just the very last of my McEwen's champion. After that, I think I'm going to go back to the whiskey for a while. I love the detail in this game. It's beautiful, this city. I remember when I first stepped through here, through the city gates, after being in those little villages for so long, and just going, wow, just blown away. Turn around again. The little map marker doesn't seem to know where it's going.
Of the eternal fire.
Find the other partners mentioned in the note and look for keys. Get the coin on. I like to have Axie ready there. Let's go up. Someone came into my house with a sword drawn. I will not be happy. Oh, I've stole that guy's apple there. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Hope that wasn't your only food. It's locked. That's locked. This is a big house. These must be nobles. I'm sorry, but if you actually go back and look at the history of how people lived, even just in the 1500s, never mind what medieval time, in London, it was absolute squalor, the poorer classes, and there would be 52 of them living together in that house. It's a great holes and roof, and they'll be happy to have an house, I can tell you. An house. You were lucky to have an house. Well, when I say house, it was just a hole in the ground with a piece of tarpaulin for a roof, but it was house to us. We got evicted from our hole in the ground. We had to go live in a septic tank. Each day, each morning, we'd have to get up, lick septic tank clean, eat a lump of white bread and go down mill. House. Septic tank? Aye. Luxury. There's 52 of us living together in a shoebox in the middle of the motorway. Every day we have to lick the road clean with our tongue. Work down mill 7 days a week. Get threepence halfpenny. Shoebox. Lucky. I used to get up half an hour before I went to bed, eat a lump of freezing cold poison, and go to work down mill 8 days a week, 25 hours a day, and pay mill owner for privilege. And when we used to get home, our father used to cut us in two with bread knife, and dance around our grave, singing hallelujah. Aye, and if you tell that to the kids of today's generation, they'll never believe you. No. Where is this guy? He's not down here. Maybe I should just start asking random drunk people.
Well, pauper with a library. Imagine that. Vile times when beggars can put letters together, foul their
White head
minds.
like a miller's son.
Fire will cleanse them all.
I have a question the hen. Alright, hen. I'm looking for a key. Let's read the quest, because I'm running around in circles here. Not much help there, so we've been up there. Oh, hello.
Long dead. Damn, hunters got here first.
So I need a clue. Found a bot knife, but no clue. White wolf hide. Oh, hello. Oh, we'll get the steel one out, in fact. Slaughter of a Sintra. Let's read that one. The cavalcade of riders pounded across the blood-soaked courtyard. They looked at no one and asked no questions. They knew exactly where they were going and why. To kill the old queen and capture the Cintran princess, Ciri. As to what would become of her after that, no one would say. Calaith and a group of her most loyal subjects had barricaded themselves inside the castle. They were protected by stone walls and a gate sealed by a spell, but they all realized neither would last long against a concentrated assault by the Nilfgaardian army and the mages supporting it. After 4 days, enemy soldiers forced their way inside. Oh, I need a key. I found the key.
Wonder what this is.
Ka-ching! Quest updated. Novigrad, the closed city. Quest completed. Novigrad, the closed city. New alchemy formula. Negaridor. Whatever that does when it's at home. Looking for any green text. No. In case you're wondering, that's a blur to me. That's not slight frame rate. That was just a blur. Let's throw in a cheeky quick save there. And plan our next plan of attack. Cabaret. 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 Jump.
Looking to make some coin too, eh?
1:23 a.m. Yeah, the cabaret should be just getting warmed up now. Hopefully some burlesque dancers. Or maybe a magician. Or maybe a magical burlesque dancer. You never know. The night is still young.
What village are you from?
Willows. It's into me.
There's a great club in Glasgow called Red Riding, which does
The
lots of
last
burlesque.
individual
Great.
who tried to come in on my business, it took them a month to find him. Am I being clear, Chive?
What's the fuss about? Can you not treat me as a bit of healthy competition?
Why are you even talking to him, Duke? I've always maintained 2 smashed knees are worth 1,000 words.
Oh, Geralt. Glad you came.
The problem here, pal.
There a problem?
A problem? There's some kind of problem here, gents. No. Just wanted you to meet my new pals before the bugger the fuck off. Because we're just parting, right?
We'll have our reckoning yet, Chive. Soon.
What's this? Some flea-ridden mutant got you scared, Duke? Just say the word. I'll take care of him. Take a peek at what he's got inside, then make the midget eat it. Sound good?
Next time, Earl. Let's go.
Right, and don't show your hides round here ever again. Well, that puts me up to the neck in fucking shite without a shovel.
Friends of yours?
Shady, those guys. Who were they?
Puffed up fish bladders, Duke. Word does he's out to be the new horse son junior, but the bugger's missing a hell of a lot. Specifically coin, influence, men, and class.
And the other?
Earl. A scumjug like few others. Skin of my arse twitches at the sight of him.
Skin of my arse.
Back in Mahakam, we'd send sow buggers like that down the coalface with a bundle of powder and a leaky lamp.
Harsh.
What's this all about? Doing business with them?
Exactly the ploughing opposite. You see, Geralt, old pal,
About to ask me for help, aren't you?
the thing is, I sort of kind of owe a wee sum to a mutual acquaintance, Francis Bedlam, the king of beggars.
Ah, I wondered
To
when we
pay
were
off
going to
the
hear that
debt.
name again.
I've made up my mind to get serious about Gwent.
Getting better by the minute.
Not the playing of it, mind you, but the cards themselves. Rarest of them fetch princely sums these days. Sadly, that's not exactly arcane knowledge. Got a buyer in heat for my collection, missing just 3 cards. But Duke's dregs are all over my arse, so... What do you say, Geralt?
Collect 3 cards. Okay.
Fine. We'll try to hunt down those cards. Which ones you need?
Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim, and John Natalis. Devilish hard to get hold of. Duke's been trying too, hasn't had any luck.
Wait.
Why
you
don't
even
they
know
just-
where to look for these cards?
Draw them again.
That. I'm betting Zed's got them. He quit fencing recently, only deals in cards now. Unfortunately, the arsewite won't talk to me. Not after I bought a one-of-a-kind
Forgery's still a thing,
storyteller
right?
card out from under his nose. Would you mind going to see him?
Zed. Sounds familiar.
Big fish in the card pond. Has a shop along the south wall. And thank you, Geralt. I actually think I stand to pay off this debt now.
No problem. See you later, Zoltan.
Just checking everything is recording. And I mean everything. A dangerous game. Let's track that quest. Oh, I suppose it would be rude if we didn't pop our head inside and speak to Dandelion.
To be a purveyor of cheap horse
Courtesan.
and damn wine.
Hey, I can't control what I inherit.
But you can control what you do with it.
I know, which is exactly why I'm considering.
You're always considering.
Black ones.
If it's
for
not one
Danians,
thing, it's another.
Long as they pay.
Let me know when
and
you
don't
finally
hit.
decide.
Who's the elf? Be with you in 1 second.
Aren't you too old to be out whoring?
Never too old.
You're a vulgar one. Can see it in your.
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine?
She knows you
Wit
well then.
is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save
Yeah,
it.
I like her
And why
too.
don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and ekamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
Why a cabaret?
Where do you get this cabaret idea?
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in Oxenford. Remember? The dancer hanging from the chandelier? And once she was completely downside up, she called you over and...
I remember.
How could you forget? And this place will be even better, I promise. That is, of course, if I can scrounge together the funds for some remodeling.
Why not get a loan? Oh, is that going to end? Oh, that's a goal. So that's probably going to end the dialogue. I don't want to let a friend down. If it was flavor text, I would ask it. Can't I just lend you the coin? Never lend money to a friend and expect to get it back. Just give it to them. What can I do?
How can I help you?
I dated this girl once.
Really?
Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
Sophoria? Sophronia? Name rings a bell.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word?
Could you narrow that down a bit
Stepped out
more?
for a bottle of wine, never to return.
Extreme zooming.
Knew I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Long
Been away a
time
while,
ago.
sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know. No matter what you might think.
Where do I come in?
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Arena. One of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
What are you gonna do?
Let's say I agree and go see Madame Arena. What'll you be doing in the meantime?
Something I have to finish. But I promise I'll do it before you come back with the sword. Then I'll tell you the rest.
Something I have to finish. What's her name? Fine.
Fine, but...
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Arena and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
He really is Shakespeare, isn't he?
Man, Newman left me a gift last time.
Performance.
He never given me nothing but floppy diddly.
Mama.
You don't know how to give, you can't receive.
Saying I'm no good at giving.
To give, you got to have talent and character.
Comfortable, these floorboards?
Aren't you
It's
too
a
old to be out
material
whoring?
world.
Nope.
And I'm a
You've already-
material girl.
Love that picture. Check the map and the mission on that one. Dandelion's funny, I love him. Dangerous Game. Okay, there's a card. Find the silver sword, upgrade dagger, and use your Witcher sense. Oh, it's a sword. Probably gonna have to do that one as well. Seeing as that's right there, we'll do that one.
You'll look fucking amazing. On top of me.
What's
You
he
noticed.
schemed up this time?
Priscilla! Oh dear.
I haven't the strength, Geralt. Perhaps you can talk some sense into him.
Haven't had much luck over these past few years.
Double chase.
How are we doing for time? Let's have a look. We are doing fine. I've thrown a cheeky quick save there. Strumpet.
Trouble? What's he doing?
I haven't seen a single gigolo in Novigrad. Lots of strumpets, not a single gigolo. Knock, knock.
Locked. But looks like Zed's inside. And in hot water. Gotta find another way in.
Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. Oh, look at it growing up. Come on. I think I'll slow it down here. I don't want to run off the edge. Oh, so much for slowing it down. Looks like we're running again. Checking. Whee! God. And another quick save, I'm thinking. Woo! Uh-oh, can I walk across? Yes, I can! Awesome! Just checking I could.
Must be Zed.
Search Zed's home using your Witcher sensors.
Must be Zed.
The Last Wish. Where is it? I've got The Last Wish. Must be on the other bookshelf. Human life requires three things for its substance: food, drink, and... That's not the third one. Gossip. It is thus no wonder that no matter where I travel, be it icebound province or even green Toussaint's, everyone asks me, well, I suppose if it's French you wouldn't pronounce the T. Everyone asks me about the passions that bind Geralt and the sorceress Yennefer of Vengerberg. As a man both cautious and discreet, I refuse to betray their secret, with one important exception. The history of the first encounter is so extraordinary, so romantic and moving, that it would be a veritable crime to hide its light beneath a bushel basket. Indeed, had I not witnessed these events in person, I would never believe there was room in our grim and dark world for such fantastic marvels. It all began when Geralt and I was feeling a bit peckish and unburdened by heavy coin pouches. Decided to fish our suppers out of a lake. No bites were to be had, but we did not leave empty-handed. My hook snagged quite a lovely little pot. Oblivious to my friend's warning, I opened it, and in doing so, freed a powerful genie. Without giving it much thought, I set about proclaiming my wishes. Before I could get to three, however, the djinn irritated, and I see now in hindsight that being issued demands so soon after waking began to throttle me. Geralt was able to drive him off, but I was left in a sorry state. I acted, the Witcher told me later, as though under the influence of some curse. Clearly the help of an expert in the magic arcana would be needed. It was our good fortune that Yennefer of Vengerberg happened to be staying in the nearby village. Geralt went to her to ask that she heal his best friend, who happened also to be the brightest star in the northern poetic firmament. Yennefer, however, was more interested in the djinn, which she wanted to trap into magic servitude. Nice girl. Than in its victim, and it should be said, played the Witcher like a well-strung mandolin. Geralt seemed to have a history of being played by his female love interest, yet rather than grow angry at being used in such a calculated manner, he fell white head over muddy boots in love with her. Maybe it was a love spell like Trish did to him. What happened then? Well, I won't go into the details. Suffice to say that Yennefer's plans heartily delighted the djinn, and without its cooperation she proved unable to tame it. The sorceress had surely have met a tragic end and taken all Orin along with her, had Geralt not rushed to her rescue. For once, he did not need to draw either of his blades to send the djinn packing. He had but to pronounce the third and final wish, and he asked for their souls and their destiny to be bound together forever, which is why they keep tripping over each other. He would have asked for anything. He could have asked for anything, well, fame, power, but instead he asked the djinn to bind his fate to that of the arrogant yet intriguing sorceress from Vengerberg, Julian Alfred Kratz, Viscount of Lettenhof, born 1232, award-winning poet, playwright, and troubadour, frequent performer at the court of whatever that is, Vizimir Vendela, and many other noble and notables, alumnus of Oxenfurt Academy. I think the last witch was the second book I read.
Duke will be peeved we didn't get Zed to spill where he keeps the ledger.
I tried, didn't I?
Might have pressed him too hard. Shit. Well, at least we got the Isengrim card.
Greetings.
Oh, fuck. Come on, Ringo. Time to shine. Get him!
No, you guys really don't like stairs, do you? You don't like fire either. I can do this all day, guys. Barbecue.
Isengrim Foil Tiana from the Scoia'tael deck. Wonder how much this card's worth.
Quest updated, a dangerous game.
Ledger might be worth snooping around for.
Ledger.
Must be the names of people Zed sold cards to.
3 polished peacock opals. Quest updated, a dangerous
Zoltan ought
game.
to have a look at this.
Trying to save, trying to save, trying to save, still trying to save, yes. Ah, we've still got a little bit more time actually. So, map and mission. Bringing it back to Zoltan. Who is there? Can I get out the front door? Come on, Ard. Damn it. Wait! Oh, jeez, oh. Oh, son of a... That never happened. How ridiculous is that? I hate these little jumping tests. It's just so dissatisfying. It's like, it's the most common, it's the easiest thing in the world to do, to just to jump from point A to point B, but because of fuggly controls and, you know, strange character animations, you don't feel any reward for doing it. You just feel like, oh, thank God that's over. And then when you fail it, you reload. You think you've got problems, love? The stairs down. Go on. Use.
Listen, there's more. Word is, she's not his daughter at all.
What do you want of me?
Yeah, from Skellige.
In short, who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
Let's see if we can get back to Zoltan.
I bloody well told him not to stick his arse where it don't belong. Blood came out.
There we go.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Zoltan.
Geralt.
Why hasn't anyone taken Novigrad? What do you know about the Big Four exactly? Are you doing? Just remind me exactly what you're doing here.
Novigrad doesn't seem like a safe place anymore. What's keeping you here?
I was keen on starting my own enterprise, but nothing came of it. Nevertheless, I took on some debt. Got to pay it back now. I'd like to blame it on the war or human treachery, but the truth is, I've got my own thick skull to blame. Rather not dwell on it, Geralt, if you don't mind.
What do you know about the Big Four?
What can you tell me about Novigrad's underworld?
Got one concept for you. The Big Four. Siggy Reuven, the King of Beggars, Cleaver, and Whoreson Jr.
So the big three now.
What do you call a triumvirate, but with 4 individuals?
No idea.
Well, there are 4, and they've carved the city into spheres of influence. Nothing happens without them knowing about it and approving it. Rumour is Whoreson recently quarrelled with the others, but I know nothing more.
Why hasn't anyone taken Novigrad?
You've been in town a while. Maybe you can tell me. Radovid and Emir. Why hasn't either taken the city?
Excellent question. I believe I can clear the mystery up for you. War requires resources wherewithal. Novigrad's a large port with a powerful fleet and a treasury overflowing with gold. All that makes it a tasty morsel. Tempting for both Redania and Nilfgaard.
I understand. The city's walls are high. Its arsenals are full of weapons.
Then you don't understand much. True, a siege be a long and grueling affair, but more importantly, everything that's valuable in Novigrad could disappear faster than a mayfly's dream. The Big Four's made it known that should things come to a head, the fleet's flammable, and any assault on the city's sure to touch off riots, during which the church's coffers could very well be looted bare. So, anyone wanting Novigrad's wealth, its ships, has no choice but to deal with its criminal underworld.
Okay, about these cards.
About those cards.
You got them?
Got the Isengrim card.
Show it here. Ha! The sea elves are beautiful. Zed give you much trouble?
Zed's dead. I ran into his murderers.
Won't cry over spilt Zed. What about the other cards?
That's a line from a Tarantino film. It was Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis's character that said, "Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead." Business getting dangerous.
Zoltan, sure this business isn't getting a little too dangerous? I mean, men are dying over these cards.
Just Zed. And believe you me, he wasn't an innocent bystander. Sides,
Pulp
I'm
Fiction.
certain you snuffed his killers out on the spot, so why worry?
Pulp
Tell me
Fiction.
about the other cards instead.
Didn't find the others.
Didn't find the other cards.
Fuck! Bugger must have sold them.
Listen, got Zed's ledger.
Show me. Entries show him selling the cards to Caesar Bilson and Ravi. Could have been worse. We need to pay him a visit.
So it's another FedEx quest, it seems. Who's this Ravi?
Ravi? Who's he?
A common card sharp and a swindler. Boggles my mind where he got the coin for the Natalis card. Ever since I gave him a smacking, things between us have been frosty. So you'll have to see him alone.
Caesar?
Who's Caesar Bilson?
Cleaver's clerk. A decent fella once, but so high and mighty now you can't drink with him, let alone go fishing.
Fishing?
We met at the Anglers Club, the pride of the Pontar. But Caesar don't show around there no more. So caught up in his new role, he almost never leaves his house.
At least we won't have to run around town looking for him.
Okay. I'll try to get these cards.
Zoltan, seems awful important to you. I'll try to get you those cards.
Thanks, Geralt. We can see Caesar together. Meet me outside his townhouse. Gaudiest eyesore on Hierarch Square. He had the facade painted gold. And if you want to see Ravi first, I'd look for him at the Golden Sturgeon if I were you.
All right. See you later.
And no need to pussyfoot around with Ravi. Beat him about the ears a bit. He'll cave. Well, good luck to you, Geralt.
Quest update is a dangerous game. Yep, it's about that time. I'm going to leave it there for today's episode. We'll clear up those 2 missions, help out Dandelion with his cabaret, and I'll say it again, then we'll just head off to Skellige. It's just around the corner. So, hope you will join me for that. Until then, take care of yourself, and bye for now. Bye-bye.